All right, what's up, guys? So, in this video, I want to talk about distractions and I want to talk about, um, I don't know, just an example of something I'm thinking about right now. Um, cool. So, basically, I was talking to someone a couple days ago and they were telling me, we were just catching up and they were telling me, like, yeah, uh, I'm building my main business, which is like a marketing business. And they're also studying affiliate marketing on the side, um, and trying to get that business off the ground as well. So let's break this down, right? Because there's a lot of back and forth on this topic online, especially uh, in the past 1 or 2 years, right? But overall, yeah, it's like we have to be strategic with our time and energy investment. So how do we decide what to allocate our time and attention towards? That's what this video is about. Because you can own multiple businesses and you can run multiple businesses at the same time. You can have multiple passions. All of that is fine. And quite frankly, you can probably be pretty good at all of them too. The thing is though, there is an owning phase and a running phase, and that is once momentum is built. And then there is a building phase. So the thing is, you can run and own unlimited things, sort of. You can kind of own as many businesses as you want. You can kind of run as many businesses as you want, so long as they have momentum. But you can only build one thing at a time. And that's really the thing. Because once something is a critical mass, it can make sense to pivot to a new vehicle. Like strategically, that could be a good decision. For example, many coaches, online coaches, for example, maybe they're business coaches or something. Like a lot of the time, their natural next progression would be doing the same thing that they did for their clients, just for their own portfolio companies. So that would be smart to do that pivot and to transition into that new vehicle because it's higher leverage, right? That would be smart. So it's a good thing to then start running more than one business. But if you're building something from scratch, or if you're just trying to improve something, if you're trying to so whether you're starting something from zero or you're improving something, both of those are building conditions, right? So that they're both something that you are actively putting together. That is the thing that you don't want to distract yourself from. So if you are in that phase, you should have nothing on the side because it makes no sense. So, yeah, like for example, let's say you have a video editing business and currently you're making $1,000 a month or $3,000 a month, whatever, with your video editing business. The thing is, you could probably get that to about 10K a month without hiring employees. Especially let's not say a video editing business. Let's say I don't know. Let's say a marketing business, right? Where you're just like, let's say you're handling people's Facebook ads. You could probably scale that to about 10K a month, probably more, like 20, 30K a month, just on your own, like without any team members. Easily 10K a month profit. So the thing is, and I'm addressing many of you guys because many of you guys are doing this and you don't make 10K a month profit. Okay. And then you're studying affiliate marketing on the side or Forex on the side or something. It doesn't make sense, guys. Okay. Um, you don't want to do that. What you want to do And I actually learned this from Eric Worre. If you guys don't know, he's in network marketing. Um, he runs networkmarketingpro.com, I think. Haven't started him for many years, but I learned this from him like I don't know, maybe 7 years ago or something at one of his Network Marketing Pro events. And he was talking about an airplane trying to get off the runway. And this is a really good example with network marketing because it's tough. Network marketing is tough because there's not much leverage. Like if you're trying to do it in network marketing, you have to do manual prospecting, you have to set up X amount of meetings, you have to like get the team to compound, you have to get it to critical mass. Look, basically in network marketing, if you can get 100 team members signed, you're pretty much set because it will compound so long as you maintain it on the back end, like, with a certain amount of cadence or whatever. But that to me is like the definition of critical mass. It's like because I also heard from one of my previous mentors in network marketing. I haven't done network marketing for many, many, many years now, but I tried it many times, maybe 5, 6 times, different companies. Um, and I'm not an you know advocate or an active person in network marketing at all, but man, I love it. It's great. It's awesome. There's so many lessons. Like all my fundamental sales skills came from that industry. Another one of my first like mentor in network marketing. He was like the leader of the group. Um, he basically wrote a book, and one of his core concepts were it was superstars. You're gonna find a superstar in every 100 people, and that superstar will basically build like an entire massive leg. Like they'll be a massive massive earner uh in your downline, right? And like all you're looking for is superstars. And all of these little concepts really hit home for me. Like that one core concept can be exactly the same in traditional business recruitment, which is like it's so crazy how many businesses underestimate the level of volume required to find an A player. And they think like, oh yeah, I'll just post some content on LinkedIn and like they'll reach out to me. Well, sure, but like you're still underestimating the volume required. Even if people come to you, you still need to be able to vet people. You still need to be able to say no to 99 people so you can find the one that to say yes to. And like that actually sticks around and they like blow up the company because they're so talented. And so the thing is like that's a superstar. Like it doesn't matter if it's a network marketing or a traditional business. These concepts are core principles. Um, so look, overall, I'm trying to, go back to the original point here. Um, right, now I remember. So the original point here was the concept that I learned from Eric Worre, which was he actually taught like basically the other definition of critical mass, which applies absolutely to traditional business. And I encourage you guys to go watch this video if you can find it. I'll try and find it as well. But basically, it's about an airplane, right? And he talks about so Eric Worre aeroplane. Um, I don't know, like Network Marketing Pro um, event. He was basically talking about this stuff. Um, I will try to find it for you guys and see. I mean, maybe, hopefully, maybe it's this, maybe it's something else. It looks like this background though. It was something, I think it's this one. Let's check it out. Boom, it's this one. So guys, I encourage you to watch this. I've watched this video. Um, I think it's a longer one, but I've watched this one probably like out of these 10K views, I've given it at least like 25. Okay. I like over the past 7 years, I literally would watch it every 3 months. I haven't watched it for a while though, but yeah, like that, I really encourage you guys to watch that. What this video taught me was critical mass. And no, number one, critical mass, but number two, velocity required to reach your goal, right? And so this really applies, like if you're someone right now running any kind of agency, any kind of marketing agency. Let's use the example that I said earlier, right? You like running some kind of agency to do marketing. Let's say you're doing Facebook ads for whatever type of business. Like if you're not doing 10K a month profit, you should literally have nothing on the side. All you should be doing is just, like I'm saying, nothing but doing that thing. Just like get 2 clients a week. And if you're not signing 2 clients a week, sign 1 client a week. And if you're not signing 1 client a week, sign 1 client every 2 to 4 weeks. Just start getting the ball rolling and literally just get clients. Okay. You shouldn't be studying Forex on the side. You shouldn't be studying affiliate marketing. None of that shit will get you to where you want to be. Okay. Um, if where you want to be is getting your agency to 10K a month. Okay. Studying affiliate marketing on the side is not going to get you your agency to 10K a month. And the thing is, like, to get, look, I'm not saying Forex and affiliate marketing don't work. They do. Okay. Dropshipping also works. Every model under the sun has worked for someone. Okay. Um, and this is a very basic concept that I'm teaching right now. But I want to just hone down on the fundamentals right now. Guys, every model works. You just need to work it. Okay? Every model works. You just need to work the model. So I recommend starting with the agency because it's more cash flowing, right? It's easier to make 10K a month profit with an agency than it is to do it with Forex. It's also easier to do that with an agency than it is with drop shipping or affiliate marketing. So I would do that first. Like, let's say you're charging $1,000 a month, okay, for your service. You do that for 10 people. Now you're at 10K a month. You've got no employees. It's your fees, right? So you're handling 10 clients actively. You're doing your 10K a month profit. Now you're saving all of that cash. Now you're saving to $30,000 in cash. Okay? When you have the 30K in cash, now you can start deploying half of your profits every single month from your agency to build the other business. And because maybe that can then be more scalable, right? If it's whatever, whatever type of business you're trying to grow. If it's affiliate marketing or something, right? Let's say you want to start launching a course or something. Perfectly fine. But just understand, number one, you're gonna need some capital to do that, right? To pay for marketing, to do this, to do that. Number two, you're gonna need your time and attention more than anything. Okay? So if that's the case, you don't want to be doing two at the same time. To get your agency to 10K a month, or 20 or 30K a month, whatever it is, okay? Just the starting numbers. You have to be absolutely fucking all in. Okay? All in. Right? You're not going to be able to do it if you're dabbling with something. Waking up in the morning, quickly reading through an article on affiliate marketing, and then starting, like eventually throughout your day, trying to find the willpower to start doing XYZ in your agency, but you don't know what to do, right? We have the willpower, but we don't know what to do. Why? Because we started the day looking at affiliate marketing stuff. Like that's not how you're gonna be able to grow it. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So that's the reason why. It's just because like what you think about first thing in the day and just overall what you think about for the day compounds. And it needs to compound for you to be able to have enough energy allocation to be able to make it great and exceptional. Like the only way, I want to say this. This is the truth. The absolute only way to make something exceptional is to have compounded thoughts and actions towards that thing. Okay? There's a golden nugget for anyone right here, right now, watching this. It's the only way to get exceptional results is to compound thought and action. So if it's not the only thing you are thinking about all day, obsessively, good luck making it exceptional. Good luck competing with the person who is doing it all day. Just look at Mr. Beast. He is exceptional. His YouTube is exceptional. He doesn't have anything on the side. He literally, especially in the beginning, he was completely obsessively crazy about YouTube and nothing else. He woke up, he thought about YouTube. He had lunch while thinking about YouTube. Before he went to sleep, he was thinking about YouTube. And during the day, when he wasn't doing those things, he was recording YouTube videos or thinking about the next video topic, right? It's literally all he thought about 24/7. And so he is an example of someone who's exceptional. So the fastest way to not be exceptional is to think about multiple things all at the same time or all in the same day. And the easiest way to not hit 10 to 30K a month profit with your agency or just in any business is to not be exceptional. Okay. And vice versa is also true. The easiest way to hit 10K a month, 10 to 30K a month profit in your business is to be exceptional. Because when you are exceptional, everything else will follow. All of that will follow. It gets really easy to sign clients and to do the XYZ when you are exceptional. So hopefully that helps, guys. So I'm not saying you can't build an affiliate marketing business. I'm not saying that. You absolutely can. But I absolutely do not recommend it unless your business is already doing 10 to 30K a month profit. And if it's not, you should not be doing anything else other than building that thing. All right, guys, take care. Hopefully that was valuable. All right, guys, just real quick, I just wanted to add this at the end, which is I'm not just talking about people who are running a business. This includes anyone working a job, just by the way, because not everyone's running a marketing agency. That's ridiculous. Okay? If you're working any kind of job, I mean the same thing. Okay? Like, if you're in sales, if you're working any kind of sales job, you can get that to $10,000 a month profit. If you're doing any kind of just high skill job, you can, like, I would be upgrading my career. I would be constantly looking for new jobs until I'm earning 10K a month, or at the same time upgrading your skills, right? Um, Constantly, and maybe that will take a year or two, but like you can get your job to be earning $10,000 a month profit as well. So I would say like that's the first, like when I say critical mass, I mean like that's where you kind of want to be in terms of your optimal personal earning capacity. Because when I say running a marketing agency like what I was describing, that's a job. I just want to be clear. It's not like it's a business. No, you're just self-employed. A business is a congregation of people. Okay? It's an entity that employs people to be able to do things on a higher scale. So like a business is like a team, right? It's an entity of other people. Um, I wouldn't really describe a business to be a thing with just one person. I just think that that's just a person. So unless it's like a software or something, but if it's someone like delivering a service, then it's not really a business. It's just a job, and that's fine. So 0 to 10K, I would say 0 to 20K a month profit is a job. And it doesn't matter if you're representing your own entity or you're representing another company, another entity. It doesn't matter which entity you do it in. Um, so this absolutely applies to you if you are representing another company. There are tons of positions that you can earn more than 10K a month profit with, if that makes sense. So I'll give you an example. Like there are some companies. I'm in the cold email space, So I know about cold email stuff. Basically, with my skill set, I know many companies that are hiring people with my skill set, and they'll pay them with like a maybe a commission structure or something for every build that they do. Like if they do a system build and stuff, they'll pay them like $1,000 per build. Um, well, sorry, one to $2,000. So in different milestones and phases. So like if you just do like if you even handle just 6 new clients a month for them, and do their build outs, like that's already 12K, 10 to 12K, and it's all profit. So it's not just sales that does that. Like a lot of different roles do this. I just want to be clear about that, okay? So if you are someone working a job and you're thinking like, oh well, this doesn't apply to me, actually it does. It does. You just got to raise your standards. You got to stop settling for like, oh, I just want to earn $1,000 a month or 3,000 a month. Like, no, dude, like you can upgrade your skills and upgrade your earnings, and that's what you should do. I think everyone should do that. Um, so yeah, hopefully that makes sense. All right, guys, I keep watching the video and then I keep having more ideas. So don't mind me, I'm just adding more and more. But basically, I also want to be clear what I mean by like upgrading your job. I said previously that like yeah, you should try to find more jobs and like constantly upgrade your career and stuff. I don't entirely mean that. It's circumstantial. Sometimes you can do that. But actually, what I'm referring to is like you should just be all in on your job. Um, so if you're working a 9 to 5, make sure that your current position has a scalable path. Like make sure that you can actually double your earnings if you double your output. Um, so performance based, you definitely need a performance based role. It doesn't have to be sales. Many different roles can be performance based, and you can also negotiate with the company you're working for to just make it more performance based. In fact, performance based really helps the company that you're working for too. It just takes a little bit more risk on your end because you actually have to perform and not just be some lazy person who's just entitled. Okay, so if you just remove your entitlement, then take a performance based role and you try to triple or quadruple your earnings. Okay, that's how this works. So basically, and then what you want to do is this is what I mean. Okay, you don't work on your side hustle while you're working on your job. You wake up, you do your work, and then after work ends, when you clock out at 5 p.m., you do more fucking work. Okay, and you don't stop, and you keep doing more and more and more and more, and you work 12, 13 hours a day, and you eat, sleep, and breathe your job. That's what I mean. But it has to be performance based. I'll give an example. My grandmother, she is a teacher. She's a school teacher. She does this, okay? But she doesn't increase her earnings. And the reason why is because a teacher position is not performance based. So I keep telling her, she doesn't listen though, but I keep telling her, hey, just you need to find something that's performance based so that you can actually be rewarded um, in correlation to the effort you're putting in, right? She doesn't. So she'll like spend, she literally works like 15 hours a day, and I feel terrible about it. I really want to retire her, right? And I'm working towards that. But like she works like, I don't know, 14, 15 hours a day sometimes. She hardly sleeps, and she's just like marking papers and preparing the next tests and doing marking and all kinds of stuff. And that's not quite frankly, if we're trying to increase our earnings, that's not the right thing to do. She's working the wrong job if she wants to increase her earnings, right? Because it's not a scalable path. But if you have something that's tied to the company's revenue and you have something that's attached to your output, then all you got to do is just do more and you'll increase your earnings. So in that example, you don't want to have anything on the side. You just want to compound, 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 compound. And the reason why is two things. Number one, you're going to compound your output, but number two, you're going to compound your skills. So you're going to be able to do, so if you do that for an extended period of time, not even extended, but let's just say 3 to 6 months, going all in, right? 13 hours a day, nonstop, 7 fucking days a week, right? You do that for 3 months, your skills are going to be so much higher than they were 3 months ago that you're going to be able to earn more in 3 months' time in less time allocated per day. And that's the real thing. So, in other words, your hourly rate will increase. And that's ultimately the goal. Your hourly rate will increase due to momentum and skills. And so when both of these things increase, that is really where you want to be, because everything becomes easier. And then it actually becomes way easier to then transition into your own business because you have the skills required, and you have the skills required and the results required to be undeniable. Once you're undeniable, it becomes really easy to sign clients for your own business if the next thing you want to do is transition into your own business. So that's the thing, guys. So I'm literally recommending to anyone watching this, even if you're working a full-time job, which majority of the people on the planet are working a full-time job, okay? Be all in. Be all in. Arrive early. Be the first one to arrive, the last one to leave, and then once you leave, after everyone has left, go home and work some fucking more. That's what you need to do. All on the same topic, all on the same skill. Okay? That's what you need to do. Let's say you're a media buyer for a company. So when you're at home, you should be studying how can I get better at media buying? How can I get this company? How can I hit the next goal? Currently, our CAC is $50. Let's say currently our CAC is $500. You speak to your boss. Hey, boss, I'm going to try and get our CAC down to 450. I'm going to try and shave off 10%. If I can do that, I want a bonus. Fair enough? Right? And then you do it. Dude, that has massive leverage. Number one, you're going to get the bonus. Whatever that might be. Maybe you increase your hourly rate or something. Number two, you're going to impress them. You're going to have a much higher chance of getting the next thing that's offered in the company. And you keep doing that over and over and over and over again. Right? That's how you scale to 10K a month as a job. Okay? CMOs on nothing less than 10 to 15K a month. If you can shave off 10% on their CAC, you are more than qualified to be a CMO. Okay, take that with a grain of salt, okay? I don't actually mean that you're more than qualified, but the point is, most CMOs can't do that. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? Quite frankly, a lot of CMOs are actually more useless than that, if we're being real, okay? It doesn't take that much to be able to be a CMO. Chief Marketing Officer, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Pretty much all CMOs, like I'm saying, earn 10 to 15K or more per month. Okay? And if you are a CMO in a company, you are more than qualified to run your own marketing business. That's the thing. And it doesn't, guys, I'm just reiterating this. It doesn't matter what position. If you went to university to study accounting and you're an accountant, you can scale to 10K a month in your job. Literally, if you are going to opt in for a performance-based role. Hey, boss, I want a percentage of the amount of money I save you. Let's say this company is only doing $1 million a year. Okay, go find a fucking company doing 10 million a year. Oh, but they're not going to hire me. Why not? Well, I'm not that good yet. Great, then get better. And then go work for a company doing 10 million a year, and then go and take a percentage of what you save them. Boom. Easy, 10K a month. You see what I mean? And like, if you can actually do that, it's going to be so easy for you to start your own accounting business. Because you'll have so much confidence, you have so much skills, you'll have so much everything, momentum. You'll just know what to do. And if you're smart about it, you'll have the capital. But to be able to do that, to become an accountant earning 10 to 20K a month for a 8-figure revenue company, you gotta be all fucking in. You're not gonna do it by studying affiliate marketing on the side. Okay? So it's not just for businesses, guys. It's also for people working jobs. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the last clip, so hopefully you got value from this piece.